Okay, this is going to be our watermelon gazpacho. This is a really nice recipe that you can make 2 to 3 hours ahead of time. You can even make it the day before if you'd like. Give all those flavors time to kind of come together. Basically what we're going to do is you're going to take your seedless watermelon. You're going to want to dice it up as small as you can get it. And when you're doing that, you're going to want to try to save as much of the juice coming out of it as you can. And you're just going to put it in a medium mixing bowl. Put aside a small amount of the diced watermelon just to use as a garnish. And then next thing you want to do is dice up the stalks of celery. And same thing on that, just put a little bit aside for a garnish that they could do at the end when we put it in its serving dish. So the nice part about this, once everything's prepped, you just toss it all together in a bowl and you just stir it all up. So we're going to take the chopped celery, the diced up seedless cucumber, crushed red pepper flakes. This is the diced up red pepper. And then this is diced up seeded tomato. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to get a fork here to mix it all up. And then you got about 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar. Another tablespoon of fresh squeezed lime juice. And then we're going to take this chopped up basil that was fresh and just throw that in the bowl as well. And then the last thing we're going to do is, this is fresh ginger that's on your recipe sheet. A lot of people don't know how to cut this, but basically you can just take the root with the skin on it, take a paring knife, put it on your board, and you can just scrape it down just to get that off of there. And then that just gets thrown away. And then that's when you can come in and just cut it up and chop it up to throw into here. We have some that's already done, and we're just going to toss that in. If you don't use fresh, you can use dry. Just cut your ingredients down in half because the dry is going to be a little bit stronger. And then we're just going to stir this up. So now I'm just going to grab a spoon and I'm going to grab the serving dish that I'm going to serve this in. And before you do this, you're going to want to let it sit again for at least 2 to 3 hours. Those juices will start to come out. It'll be more like a soup at that point. And you're just going to want to grab your serving dish and just put it in there. And then you're just going to take the reserved celery that we saved and that reserved bit of watermelon, and we're just going to go right over the top with that. And there it is, watermelon gazpacho.